So the video I'm showing you today, or the clip I'm going to roll for you today, is eerily reminiscent of that Play 60 commercial the NFL did a couple years ago, back when Cam Newton was an actual MVP of the league. You know what I'm talking about? The one with the little kid warming up his rotator cuff. And well, you know what? Since you guys probably don't know what I'm talking about, and since it's a fairly old commercial, I'm just gonna roll the clip for you right here.
Hey Cam, thanks a lot for coming to my school today.
No problem, Nate.
I promise to exercise and eat right.
Don't forget 60 minutes of play a day, right?
And I'll grow up to be big and strong like you.
Absolutely.
And play in the NFL.
Yes, sir.
And be drafted #1.
Maybe.
And become the starting quarterback of the Panthers.
Okay.
You can be my backup.
Excuse me?
And make Panthers fans forget about you.
What?
And become your mom's favorite player.
Whoa.
I'm just loosening my arm.
Before we get into this video, just wanted to let you guys know I was able to secure 2 more PlayStation 5 digital editions. All you have to do to enter is subscribe and turn on our notifications for this channel. Then let me know in the comment section that you're done. If you want additional entries, then follow us on Instagram and Twitter because we do giveaways on those platforms as well. And I also wanted to give a shout out to our latest Mike Mafia members, Hulu Peps and Cameron Asensio. Thank you for joining as Mike Mafia soldiers. And now that we got all that out of the way, break! Mic check 1 2 1 2. What's going on, everybody? Guys, there hasn't been a single player in the NFL that has had a more difficult year or a year and a half falling from grace more than Cam Newton. And it's been very, very difficult to watch. Whenever I watch Cam Newton, I'm really reminded of a player like DeMarcus Cousins in the NBA, only he didn't suffer an Achilles tear or an ACL tear, but you could clearly see that injuries really knocked Cam off a little bit. After almost going an entire free agency last year without having a single team being interested in him, Cam Newton was eventually able to sign a contract with the New England Patriots during the tail end of free agency. And this was a beautiful situation. He was going to be able to unite with Bill Belichick and Josh McDaniels, and although I didn't think the Patriots would be a playoff team, I thought that Cam Newton would at least return to form. And unfortunately, that wasn't necessarily the case. Cam Newton only threw for 2,600 yards. He had a 66% completion percentage, but he threw 8 touchdowns and 10 interceptions, and he did do some decent numbers on the ground with 12 rushing touchdowns off of 592 yards rushing off of 137 attempts. But not to be disrespectful to Cam, because Cam Newton is one of my favorite players and I'm consistently rooting for him to constantly come back and be an even better version of himself that he was the year prior. As a matter of fact, it kind of sucks to see what's going on with him at the young age of 31, because I really think he does have more left in the tank, depending on how his shoulder does in the future. But if you have had bad luck like this recently, and at the same time you decide to throw some sort of camp, and you have a bunch of little kids in that camp that like trolling an individual, then you may get a couple of people calling you washed or making fun of you for your lack of success more recently. And in Cam Newton's situation, that's exactly what happened. Now, the date and time of this video is often debated. It's either very, very recent, over the past 2 weeks, or it could be at least a year old, because the kid is calling Cam Newton a free agent. Now, I don't think there's a lot of stock to put into this. I don't think this video has much relevance whatsoever. I just found it to be absolutely hysterical to watch Cam Newton argue with a little kid, and I kind of felt tremendous amounts of pity for Cam Newton because, well, whenever someone's going through it, man, you don't want to just kick him down further. Let me show you what I'm talking about here, man. Let's roll the clip.
You ass. You're a free agent. You're a free agent. You're a free agent. You about to be pulled. I'm rich. You about to be pulled. I'm rich. You about to be pulled. I'm rich. You're a free agent. I'm rich. You're a free agent. I'm rich. He's a free agent. Where your daddy at? Let me talk to your dad. Let me talk to your dad. Where's your dad? You're a free agent. Where's your dad? You're a free agent. You're a free agent. You ass. Talk to. Let me. Where's your dad? Where's your pop? You ass. Where's your dad? He's asking.